So I've been thinking lately about flashcards. I mean, I work in test prep. I'm practically surrounded by the things. And students use flashcards for test prep, sure, but I think they use them even more just for their schoolwork, right? I need to learn some chemistry terms. I need to learn who these people were in history class. I need to learn some Spanish vocabulary. And that's great. I am a big fan of flashcards because making flashcards is something that we call active learning. You're actually doing something with and processing information. That's great. That is way more effective than passively reading your textbook to try to review material, which, by the way, is about the least effective thing you can do with your time. So keep making those flashcards. What I want to talk about today, though, is maybe a different way of using them than you've thought of before. And I call it the flashcard game. So to play our game, we need some flashcards made up and ready to go. What I want you to do is I want you to mix them up. Maybe even throw them in a hat. Shake it up real good and choose 1, 2 different flashcards. And the game is this. Tell me how these words, these ideas, these concepts, tell me how they're related. Make me a sentence. That's it. Why does this game work? Well, you might have noticed that as you get further into high school, the tests are getting a little harder, right? They're no longer just about, oh, do I know the definition of this word? They're about relationships, they're about the story, they're about the narrative of what's going on, and that's exactly what the flashcard game captures so very well. Playing this game over and over again builds a lot of different connections. You're coming at these words and terms from all angles and all sides, and that's what's building the neural connections in your brain that's going to allow you to successfully remember what you need to on test day. And this flashcard game, it's a gift that keeps giving. Let's say you have, oh, I don't know, 20 flashcards from your last chapter test. Throw them in a hat. How many different possibilities do you have to pick out of your hat? 190. That's 190 different ways to give you all of the context you need. It doesn't take very long to just look at 20 flashcards and memorize the words on the front and the 3 or 4 words you've got on the back, but that's not what comes up on the test. Go for broke? Great. Pick out, I don't know, maybe 3 cards from the hat. Now you're up to 1,140 different combinations. And by the way, if those are 3 really different words and you have a hard time making the connection, that's great. You just need to tell yourself a longer story, which, by the way, gives you more review. I wish you luck. I wish you fun in playing your flashcard game so that you can rock your next test.